Most financial advice skips a hard truth. Hard work alone rarely leads to wealth, no matter how much we wish it did. We're told to work hard, be smart, and get a good job. But many of the hardest working people still struggle financially, despite putting in long hours and real effort every single day. It's not just about effort or intelligence. If it were, every overworked teacher or doctor would be rich, and every late-night shift would guarantee financial freedom. High salaries don't guarantee wealth. Many high earners live paycheck to paycheck, weighed down by expenses and lifestyle inflation. Meanwhile, some with modest incomes quietly build real wealth, making the most of what they have and planning for the future. The difference? It's not luck or secret tips. It's a different approach to money. One that focuses on strategy, discipline, and long-term thinking. Building wealth is a skill, not just a result of a big paycheck. It's about making smart choices, being patient, and letting your money grow over time. You can earn a fortune and end up broke if you don't know the rules or if you spend without a plan. Conversely, you can start small and build security if you learn to make your money work for you, no matter your starting point. Your salary is a tool, not the solution. It's what you do with it that matters most. Wealthy people see money as a tool for building, not just spending. They invest, plan, and use money to create more opportunities. That's a lesson anyone can learn, and it's never too late to start changing your approach. The wealthy think differently. They focus on ownership, not just earning. They understand that true financial security comes from having control over assets, not just a paycheck. Most people trade time for money, active income, which is always limited by hours in a day. No matter how hard you work, there's a ceiling to how much you can earn, if you're only relying on your own effort and time. This treadmill rarely leads to lasting wealth. It can feel like you're running in place, always working but never truly getting ahead. Wealthy people buy or build assets, things that make money for them, even while they sleep. Their money works for them around the clock, creating opportunities for growth and freedom. Think of earning as carrying buckets of water. Owning is building a pipeline. Carrying buckets is hard work and must be done every day. But a pipeline delivers water automatically, even when you're not there. Assets can be shares, rental properties, businesses, or intellectual property. Each of these can generate income on their own without your daily involvement. The key: assets generate income without your constant effort. This is called passive income, and it's the secret to building wealth that lasts. The wealthy use their income to buy more assets, which then generate more income. A powerful cycle. Over time, this snowball effect can create exponential growth in wealth. Instead of spending on liabilities, they invest in things that create future cash flow. Every dollar is put to work, building a stronger financial foundation. This shift from earning to owning is the foundation of financial independence. It's a mindset change that opens the door to new possibilities and long-term security. It's not about working harder, but about building streams of income that don't depend on your time. The more streams you have, the more resilient your wealth becomes. Start thinking, what can I own that pays me? That's how wealth multiplies. The sooner you start, the more your assets can grow and support your dreams. Focus on building pipelines, not just carrying buckets. Every step you take toward ownership brings you closer to financial freedom. That's the real path to financial freedom. Start today and let your money work for you, not the other way around. Debt scares many people, and for good reason. Stories of financial ruin and overwhelming bills are everywhere. The idea of owing money can feel like a heavy burden, making it easy to see debt as something to avoid at all costs. But not all debt is bad. In fact, understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt is one of the most important financial lessons you can learn. Bad debt buys things that lose value. It's money borrowed for things like gadgets, clothes, or cars that quickly depreciate and don't put money back in your pocket. Good debt, on the other hand, is leverage, using borrowed money to buy assets that can grow in value or generate income. The classic example is a mortgage on a rental property, where you use the bank's money to buy a house that someone else pays you to live in. With a small deposit, you control a much larger asset, giving you access to opportunities that would otherwise be out of reach. If the rent covers costs and the property grows in value, your returns are multiplied, and you build wealth faster than saving alone. Leverage can boost gains, but it also increases risk. If things go wrong, losses are bigger too, and you could end up owing more than you invested. The wealthy use debt carefully, only for assets likely to generate cash flow and appreciate. They treat debt as a tool, not a shortcut. They do the maths, plan for risks, and never use debt to fund a lifestyle. Every borrowing decision is made with a clear plan for repayment and growth. Used wisely, other people's money can accelerate your wealth, helping you reach your financial goals sooner than you thought possible. Used carelessly, it can destroy it, leaving you with debt and nothing to show for it. The lesson is simple but powerful. Borrow to build assets, not to buy liabilities, and always keep your long-term goals in mind. That's how the wealthy turn debt into a tool, not a trap, and how you can too if you use other people's money wisely. We crave instant results, but wealth is built with patience. Short-term thinking leads to panic and poor decisions, checking investments daily, chasing trends, selling in fear. The wealthy think in decades, letting compound interest work its magic. Compounding starts slow, then accelerates, like a snowball growing as it rolls. Invest, leave it alone, and let time do the heavy lifting. Even small, regular investments can grow into life-changing sums over decades. Long-term thinking calms your nerves. You stop worrying about daily market swings. Markets rise and fall, but the long-term trend is up. Consistency and patience beat chasing quick wins. Build wealth slowly, then suddenly. Focus on quality assets and let compounding work. The boring, patient approach is the most reliable. Think in decades, not days. Motivation fades, but systems last. Wealthy people don't rely on willpower. They automate good decisions. The simplest system: pay yourself first. Automate transfers to savings or investments as soon as you're paid. Don't save what's left, save first, spend what's left. Automate mortgage overpayments, regular investments, and bill payments. This removes daily decision-making and temptation. Pound cost averaging, investing the same amount regularly, smooths out market ups and downs. Systems make the smart choice automatic. They turn good intentions into real results. Build systems, not just habits. The biggest financial challenge isn't maths, it's emotion. Fear and greed drive bad decisions, buying in bubbles, panicking in crashes. Wealthy people practice emotional discipline. They stick to their plan, not the crowd. They buy when others panic and stay cautious when others are greedy. Emotional discipline also means pausing before big purchases, asking, does this fit my goals? It's about self-awareness and resisting the urge to impress others. True wealth is protected by emotional mastery, not just clever investments. This superpower doesn't show up on a balance sheet, but it's essential. Control your emotions, and you control your financial destiny. Ownership, leverage, long-term thinking, systems, and emotional discipline. These are the real keys to wealth. Your financial education is your responsibility. No one will care more than you. You don't need a finance degree, just a willingness to learn. Start small, read, listen, watch, and dedicate time each week to understanding money. Take practical steps. Open an investment account, automate savings, review your spending. Every small action builds momentum. Wealth isn't reserved for the lucky. It's a process anyone can start. Your past doesn't define your future. Decide to take control, learn the rules, and apply them consistently. The path is simple, not always easy, but worth it. Your future self will thank you. Start today. Your financial destiny is in your hands. The journey begins with a single step.